I don't know who to trust. I don't trust the government at all. I don't trust the government at all, dude. It's crazy. But it's getting dangerous, you know? It's getting dangerous because it's at the point now where if the government put out a message to everybody in America and was like, make sure you go outside today and get a breath of fresh air, I'd be like, what did you do to the air? I'm not breathing until I know what's out there. That's crazy. I don't trust the government, man. Love this country. Don't love the government at all. I just moved into a new spot in Los Angeles. It's a beautiful one-bedroom tent. It's gorgeous. And I had to go through a whole application process for my new spot. A whole application process for my new apartment. And they were checking like my debt history, my credit score, my dick size, zodiac sign, everything. They were looking at everything. And I kept thinking to myself like, yo, isn't the government trillions of dollars in debt? Would the US government be approved for an apartment in Los Angeles? I don't think so. Can you imagine if the US government was filling out a housing application? Just like, okay, previous residence, yeah, England, that place fucking sucks. Total annual income, yeah, trillions. Source of income, the fucking people, I guess. Will you be bringing any pets with you? The fucking people, I guess. Do you need a co-signer? Oh. Someone to rely on at all times without asking questions? China? Please list your entire criminal history. This is all mine now! It's crazy. So stupid. It's so dumb. I also don't trust the news. I don't trust the news at all, you know? I only get my news from two places now. The two most reliable, respectable sources of news online. That is TikTok and Twitter. Okay? You ever get your news from TikTok? Dude, you'll learn a whole new dance move at the same time. It's fun. That's a fun news place, okay? So you'll be swiping through videos on TikTok and you'll see one that's like, oh my God, did you hear there's been another mass shooting? 3 are dead, 4 are hospitalized, and my makeup is from Goop. It's a nightmare. But Twitter's worse, because Twitter you'll get lost in a whole bunch of other stuff that has nothing to do with what you were reading about. The first tweet in a thread will be something like, da-da-da-da, my opinion on Russia, and then da-da-da-da, my opinion on China, and da-da-da-da, I'll put a foot in my ass on OnlyFans for $5, and da-da-da-da, Hillary eats babies, and then da-da-da-da, I'll put 2 feet in my ass on OnlyFans for $10. And so it always takes me like an hour and $75, but I end up learning about what's going on. It's a lot of foot stuff, dude. Come on, bro. Come on, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I also don't trust like companies that much. Like these companies that have like very strong political stances, it's all for money. It doesn't matter what they're fighting for or trying to rep, it's always for money. I was at a store recently and I picked up a bag of coffee in the coffee section. It has a sticker on it, and the sticker said 10% of the proceeds for this coffee go to the LGBTQ fund to save the whales of the Atlantic. Said all that in one sticker. What's the target demo for that? You know what I mean? There's nothing like a little more broad that we can be support. I support all those things for sure, all of them. The whales, the letters, all of the things. I support the letters, all of the letters. I think we need more letters, honestly. Put some more in the put a plus. There's a plus. Maybe throw a hieroglyph in there, you know, or like a parentheses, equal sign, multiplication. We will PEMDAS our way to equality. Okay. But then like 2 rows over, I saw another bag of coffee and had a sticker on that one that said 10% of the proceeds for this brand go to American-made bullets in Kentucky. And I was just like, yo, can I just, all I want is a brand of coffee that guarantees for every cup I drink, 10% of my insides will come shooting out of my ass. That's all I want. shooting. You're getting assaulted tonight, sir. You can take it. Hell yeah. Brother. You look like you greet people with brother. Yeah, fuck yeah. I do think if aliens landed, I would be a little bit nervous about how they would judge us, okay? Specifically based on where they land, you know? Like if they land in Portland versus Texas, you know what I mean? Give them two very different opinions about America. First off, they probably wouldn't land because would you interrupt the most insane movie you've ever seen, you know? Right before the whole explosion happens? No. If aliens landed in Portland, you can imagine somebody coming up to them being like, hi, welcome, come on in. Welcome. We have an open ozone policy, yes. Come on in, sir. Ma'am, what are your pronouns? Yeah, that makes sense. Welcome. Come in. Yeah, you need a place to stay? We suggest the streets of San Francisco. Here's $800 a month and make sure you vote. But if they land in Texas, dude, imagine them running into this guy. Walking up to him like, hey, you fucking alien, you legal? Uh-huh. What does that ship run on? Gravity? Pussy. That's a nice looking gun. Mm-hmm. All right, you can stay. Just don't try to turn my kids gay, you know? You know, there's so much that people talk about in this country that people try to change and fix and evolve and progress and hold back. And a main conversation that's happening right now is around gender and gender roles and men and women and power imbalances. And I can already tell there's some tension in the room right now. I get it. Ladies, you're looking at me like you're doing voodoo kegels under the table. Like one of y'all is trying desperately to sacrifice me to Gwyneth Paltrow or something. It's okay, stay with me. You know, even the best movements have unseen consequences. And I saw something recently that really shook me to my core, okay? And I want to share it with you tonight. All right? This happened at Disneyland. Okay? And I witnessed an unseen consequence of what many believe to be a great movement. All right? There was a family that was walking behind us. Husband, wife, 2 kids, 7, 8 years old. And as they walked past, the father said to his family these words in this order, in this tone. This is all I heard as they walked by. He said to them, guys, can we please have one day with no churros?
I love churros.
I want you guys to really sit with that for a second. Feel the weight of that request, that desperation in his voice. This man, who may have once been the patriarch, the breadwinner, the traditional seed giver, reduced to the point where he can't even call his family by name. He has to shout out with the desperate, guys, can we please? He begs, can we please? Says the emasculated piece of fucking shit, can we please? Says the man who has lost all dignity and respect from his family. Can we please have one day? One day! That's all he wants is a day! 24 hours, a blink, a wink, a Sabbath, if you will. One day's break! Without what? I thought, without what? What could this man have been so immortally traumatized by that he's reduced to the point where he can't even get the minimum respect from his family as he trails behind? Can we please? Yes, can we please? Can we please have one day? One day without what? Without what? Without churros? Which begs the question, what happened in the days leading up to this moment? How long has this man been dethroned from his role as leader of the family. Couldn't have been just one day. Had to be multiple churros per day. And it couldn't have been two, because 2 days establishes the pattern. We're talking 2 churros per day, minimum 3 days. That's 6 churros that this man had to suffer through because he had lost the respect of his family. So ladies, I just want you to stay conscious as you go out for your marches, as you march. And I mean that. I'm not talking down on the marches. I love the marches. I'm a marcher. I was born in March. I think marching is great. I've been to them. They're good. Like, yes. And that's not I'm not meaning this condescendingly. I mean it. As you march, just keep keep marching. Like, yes. That's not your sign. That's the black one. But you need one. You should have one. You should have, I don't know what it is. Like a, yeah, or like, yeah, or whatever. Whatever it is. I support. As we march for women's everything, all the women marches, all of them, there's a lot. And there should be more. It's not like there's too much. Keep doing it. Just let's be conscious of the unseen casualties of a beautiful movement, okay? Because I saw this family a couple hours later, sitting on a bench outside It's a Small World, a churro in each of their hands. And as we walked by, I heard the man say to his family, I swear to God, and he looked at them and he goes, well, I hope you guys are satisfied. It's just a lot going on out there, you know?